Good afternoon, everybody. How we feeling? How we feeling? How we feeling? Welcome back. Happy Monday with your favorite card tender. It's me. So, really quick, just like we always try to do, we want you to like, subscribe, and comment. I've gotten some funny comments, at some point during the week, I'll share them. Got some funny comments this week just from different people watching or subscribing, and I appreciate it, even at the negative ones. But look, listen, as long as we can stay respectful, it's all good, I'm no different than anybody else. And, when you put yourself on any type of public platform, you can be criticized. I mean, even if you're private, you can be criticized. That's just a way of the critical life, right? So really quick, we see what the title is, $10,000 jeans. Now I know some of you are going to be thinking to yourself like, he has to be joking, right? Because I used to think the same thing, right? I used to think, well, these Birkin bags that all the girls and everybody talk about, like all of the rappers from Hermes, costing $20,000, $30,000, $40,000, $100,000, $150,000, and these are bags that you still have to be put on a waiting list to get. Crazy, right? I got to be put on a waiting list to buy $100,000 bag for my lady. Okay, cool. Well, hey, listen, some of us got it like that. Not me. All right. So really quick, let's talk about one of our favorite things to talk about, because we all deal with it every day, and we're all, and most of us are victims of it. And it's capitalism. All right. So let's get the definition, because I didn't want to, we all kind of assume what capitalism is, but let's get it from here on, I think this is dictionary.com. Okay. Capitalism is an economic system where individuals or companies, not the government, own and control the means of production, like factories and resources, and operate them for profit, with prices and distribution determined by market forces. So, the same way I would look at it, the same way you would probably look at it and say, wow, a pair of $10,000 jeans. But if there's a market for it, there's a market for it. They're selling Lamborghinis. I think there's a new Lamborghini that came out last year, end of last year. And it's not the Aventador. I don't know the name of it, but it's actually going for, I think, starting at around $700,000. All right. So the thing is just that with anything, it's whatever the market can bear. But the question is, have we gone too far? Is capitalism out of control? Right? And some people will say, well, you know what? For people that don't have it, of course it would be out of control, right? So as I was sitting thinking about, like some of the things I bought, that may have had a higher price point, but nothing as extravagant and out of control as like I saw. So I actually was, just looking around, for, different things to buy and everything like that. And I kept noticing, I was like, you know what? Chrome Hearts, because it's been out for a long time, and I've seen it like here and there, some T-shirts, some hats, and it kind of gave me like a trucker or rocker look with kind of like the old English lettering on it and everything. So I said, you know what? I think I might, because I like the trucker hat. So I said, you know what? I might get a Chrome Hearts hat or whatever, right? And so then I went on there and I looked, and I was like, I kept seeing used ones for $400. I said, a used trucker hat for $400? I said, all right, because I've paid a few $100s for a hat before, so it's whatever. Then when I saw some of the brand new ones, and I said $650, $650 for a hat. All right, well once again, all of these things are relative, because some of you out there can probably say, hey, look, just charge it. I got it. It's no big deal. But then when I said, you know what, let me look at the jeans and everything like that, because, of course, you got the Amiri jeans, you got, well, basically just about everybody is making a jean these days to go along with their product line. So, and Amiri jeans are high also. So I saw this and I said, wait a minute. So let me see how much the Chrome Heart jeans are. So I'm looking at it and I saw it and it said, wait a minute, $10,000 for, I'm thinking to myself like, no, this can't be right. I said, these cannot be like 10,000 US dollars for these jeans. But they were $10,000. And you ready for this, y'all? They were used jeans. So then I looked again and I said, well, maybe that's just like like a celebrity or somebody auctioning it off or whatever. So then I start seeing more and more of them as I scroll through. Most of them used 9,500, 8,500. So then I went to this one place called Grilled, and I've heard of them before, Grilled.com. So they sell a lot of luxury goods or higher end goods. And so then I saw this, and hold on, make sure you could see it, right? Let's get it straight. So you see those jeans, right? And it may be a little backwards, but that's okay. So you see that? I don't know if it's too clear. Let me back up a little bit. So this one pair of used, I think these are from the Drake collection. I don't know if Drake wore them, but they are from Drake's collection of Chrome Hearts. And as you can see, they are $73,350. So I'm gonna sit back for a second. I thought the 10,000 was outrageous. I said, wow, you mean to tell me I could be a star and wear some Chrome Heart jeans, some jeans? Oh, and so I actually looked it up because, we try to do a little bit of research. So supposedly, some of the materials that are used in it are actually silver, real silver. And they're made from some of the most precious materials in the world, the actual jeans themselves. I can't front no more. A pair of jeans that are used for $73,000. Crazy. The craziest thing I ever seen. Now that makes one of those Birkin bags seem like a steal. Because at least, the girl can get more than one wear out of them. And if I had a pair of if I had a pair of $1,000 jeans, let alone a pair of $10,000 pair of jeans, guess what? Y'all would be saying, yo, dog, can you do me a favor? Can you take those jeans off? Because I'm wearing them jeans to a funeral. I'm wearing them to a wedding. I'm wearing them to church. I'm wearing them to work. I'm wearing them everywhere. Insane. And the reason why I bring some of this stuff up when I'm talking about this now is that, because it seems almost unfathomable that somebody could have or sell a pair of used jeans for $10,000, let alone a pair of jeans for $73,000. All right. So, and also just to let you know, they got the knockoffs on Shein, I think for like $30 or $40 or whatever. We don't support knockoffs. But what I'm saying to you is that in the big scheme of things, they're just jeans. But the overall arching theme is that capitalism. Because when you live in a country where, there's still people that need to, that still are not fed properly because they don't have the means, people who aren't clothed or educated properly because they don't have the means, but we still, in the greatest country on this earth, supposedly, can do things like this, can have expenditures like this. Let me just go over, because I'd be remiss to not talk about capitalism. And that's although that is ridiculous, this is the larger scheme of things, because we want to make sure that we stay in tune to what's going on over here. So let's do this. So I'm going to give you 5 names, right? So we're going to go down the list. Now, these are the 5 richest men in the world. All right. So let's start. For honorable mention, we got Warren Buffett at $163.2 billion. Would it be? So here we go. Number 5, we have Bernard Arnault. So he owns Louis Vuitton, Moet, and Hennessy. He oversees that entire company. Him and his family. So they have a net worth of $171.9 billion. Larry Ellison, who started Oracle, has an estimated net worth of $189.4 billion. Mark Zuckerberg. Oh man, if this is winning a bronze medal and coming in 3rd place, I'm ready to race. Mark Zuckerberg, of course, the founder of Facebook, and I believe the entire metaverse, has not founder, but owns the entire metaverse, has a net worth of $209.1 billion. At number 2, Number deuce. All of our best friend at some point or another, or our girlfriends or mom's best friend or kid's best friend, when we see that big Amazon truck pulling up, Sir Jeff Bezos has a net worth of $211.9 billion. And lastly, our Department of, what is he called? Department of Government Efficiency. That's right, Doge or Doggy. Sir Elon Musk from South Africa is worth $328.5 billion. And that's down because I know a month or so ago, maybe less than that, I think he had ballooned to about $411 billion, $417 billion. And he runs Tesla and SpaceX as the richest man on the planet. So, we just doing quick math in my head, just from those five guys, we have an accumulation of wealth of around $1.1 trillion with a T, not a B. $1.1 trillion. So, what is that saying about capitalism? It seems like it's working pretty well for certain people. Maybe not, some of us other ones, we're living and surviving and, whatever. But what does it take? You ever thought about that? You ever thought, like, what does it take for me to get to be a billionaire? Is there certain things I need to do? Is there a certain level of education I need to have? Is there a certain, do I need to be lucky? Do I need to have had some type of innovation? And one thing I will give to those guys, and I won't take away, is that they've all, in my estimation, seem to have worked hard, and they all have something that other people, other of us have not thought about, and they found a way to tap into it and to do it for a prolonged period of time. So you got to commend them on that. But when you just think about it, you have 5 people that have, whether it's in stock or just ownership, or whether, I don't know how much it would be liquid actually, but $1.1 trillion. Like, I never thought in my lifetime I would see somebody have that type of wealth. Even somebody worth $100 billion. It seems insane, right? But it's not. So when we look back on some of the other things, and I wanted to make that comparison because we started off talking about $10,000 jeans, right? $10,000 jeans. I think Louis Vuitton has $12,000 duffel bags. But when you really think about it, is that the type of world that we're in? Because until I brought up some of these numbers, some of you, and definitely not me, would never even think that stuff was even a thing. I'm sure a lot of people have heard of the Birkin bags, but a pair of $10,000 jeans. And look, God bless them. God bless Chrome Heart. If you can, once again, capitalism. If you can do it and you have a market and somebody's going to buy it, you have no choice but to run with it. Because I'm not going to tell you, I'm not going to hold you at all. I'd be the first one to do it. But I would just say, just like with any other time, the arrangements and of priorities in our country is just like many other times. So, when you hear people say, make America great again, make America great again for who? America seems pretty great for some people. Seems great for a lot of people, especially those people who are at the tippy top of wealth, or the accumulation of wealth. And you ever think about that sometimes? Like, wow, you know what? I get Amazon packages all the time. I get packages from here all the time. I've rented Teslas, heck of a car. I remember I even almost put down $1,000 4 or 5 years ago for the Cybertruck before it came out, because that's what you had to do. You had to put down $1,000 to kind of hold your space in line. But then there was some issues, and so the Cybertruck took a little longer to come out. But you ever think about that? Like where you fit at in the cog of this world of capitalism? Or are you just practicing consumerism? Now, we all are, right? But, I know when I hear some guys talking about, yeah, my wife or my girl, every day I come home, there's a new Amazon package out on the front lawn. Shout out Kev and other people. No hate, just talking. But just think about that. We spend so much money with so many people so that they can accumulate just about everything. Just about everything. So, but I guess, hey, look, let's look at it like this in closing. Everybody can't be rich, right? You need people to take out the trash. You need people to do the people's work of just trying to live a good ordinary life and not have to worry about where to spend those billions of dollars, or millions of dollars or anything like that. But the next time you get an Amazon bag or Amazon purchase, because I've even thought about it before, yeah, it's better than buying one pair of $10,000 jeans. But when you get a chance, look and see how much you've spent with Amazon. Look how much and see how much have you spent on some of these other places, Walmart, just different places that you've ordered from over and over again. And do we need stuff? Sure, we need stuff. And we're going to keep using them and we're going to keep buying them. But like I said, what we want to do here is that we just want to be provocateurs of thought. So with that, I want everybody to have a good night. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. And hey, I was telling a friend, I want you to do one other thing too. Like share it with somebody else. Like send this video to like 2 or 3 other people. You get what I'm saying? So, we can all have great discussions. Because like I tell a lot of my friends, this is nothing, that we haven't talked about before. But as always, we're forward thinking. So let's keep the conversation moving forward. And I'll see you soon.